If a draft says the right things but still sound off, tone is usually the problem. In this video, you'll see how tone fits into the real composer flow and why that one choice changes how the page feels as soon as the preview appears. So here we are in our composer window. This is where the draft setup starts, and it matters because tone works best when the rest of the inputs are already clear. So we're just going to come down here and we're going to start with our first field. We're going to select beauty spa, and then we're going to come down to our next field is our title. And for the title, I'm copying and pasting from another document over here. So, what to know before booking your first micro needling session. All right, we got that filled out. Now we're going to come back down to the target audience. So, for the target audience, we're going to paste that in. And our target audience is women in Phoenix researching their micro needling appointment. Okay, so now moving on along, following our workflow, our genre will be a guide. Okay. And then for our tone, which is going to set the tone for the entire article, right? So for this tone, we want a warm tone to make the ladies feel comfortable, right? They want to know that they're going to the place. They're going to know that they're going to get treated right, with the micro needling and all that going on. Okay. So we'll leave that count here. You know what? I'm going to take it down to 500 just so we can get a fast preview over here. You know what? I'm gonna take it to 400. That way, you guys don't have to wait while it does its thing. Okay, so we got the genre, we got the tone, and we got our word count. So moving on down, we're going to fill in our optional brief. And like explained before in all the previous videos, is that this field it adds more nuance, if you would say, behind the setup, and it matters because it supports the tone choice with more specific writing direction. Okay, so I have a pre-written optional brief. Then I'm going to copy and paste from here. We're going to paste that in, and then we're just going to read it out. Let's see what we have. Write a warm, helpful article for a spa business. Explain what first-time clients should expect before a microneedling appointment, how to prepare, and what questions they may want to ask. Keep it polished, easy to follow, and not overly clinical. Yay. All right, we got all the information filled in. We got our tone set. It's going to set the tone for the entire article. We're going to click generate preview. I have it at a 400 word count. So, and just for the sake of, recording this video, the lower the word count for this, it's just going to return the preview faster. Okay, but you can pump this all the way up to, I believe I have it set to 3,000 word count, but uh, either way, there's your preview there, and it's set to the tone that you set here, and it's pulling in all the information that you set in these fields over here. So here's the preview, and sometimes I like to review the preview, because what what. And here's your preview, and sometimes you might want to review your preview. Okay, from just a quick glance, looking at it, it looks pretty good to me. I'm just skimming through. But here's the kicker. All you're doing is you're saving it as a draft. You're not publishing it. So pretty much you're going to save draft and you're going to store it away. Okay. So we just save the draft. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada bam. There we go. So here is our draft that was created by PostPress AI. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.